Okay, so just scraping in this area here. Just turn this over here. It doesn't look modern because modern ponds usually go all cruddy and stuff. So I think it is. It looks like Britannia. Can't really see the date there. Oops. It is Victoria. There we go. Quite good condition as well. The date is 1879, I believe. So it's a young head Victoria, which I keep dropping. Yep, young head, look at that, look at the condition of that, that's a cracker. So yeah, there we go, first find of the day. So just down here, a little piece of Victorian tesserae from a mosaic or something, I guess. I guess it's Victorian, I don't think it's going to be Roman. So yeah, another little find to add to my tesserae collection. Next little find. Can you see it? There it is. Little pine ball. Here we go. Little pine ball. Not that old. Keep a hold of it though. Excuse me. There we go. So I've just been scraping here. I've seen these little washers here, so I thought I'd scrape. You can see here there's a penny. Elizabeth penny, and just beside it, just here, there's a lovely little button. Oh, I don't know what that is. Is it DG? Not sure. Anyway, that's a cracking little find, so I'm going to keep it going just here. I'm doing a little voiceover on this one. The wind was blowing really hard and so I just turned the sound down. As you can see here, it's a little echinoid fossil. It's probably one of the oldest things you can find on the foreshore. It's not the best example, to be honest, but it is a little fossil and I brought it home with me to go along with the rest of the little fossils I've found. So yeah, there you go. So I've just come across this here. It's a piece of flint, obviously, but it's got like a red, I don't know, is that a brick? So I'm guessing the flint is old and the piece of brick inside it is even older. If that is brick, I'm not sure. Anybody ever seen anything like this? Get any idea what it is? Give me a comment. So yeah, there you go. I'm going to take that one, obviously. It's intrigued me. So just here. Yeah. Looks like an acorn. It is an acorn, isn't it? It's not an acorn, but a little door or drawer pull, I guess. Yes, that's what it is. There we go. So I just see this here. I'm not sure if that's part of an old key. It does. Fought with danger. Doing this. Okay, so there you go. It is an old key. With all the crud taken off it. Well, most of it. If I say so myself, I'm very happy with that. It's a nice little key. And when I find something like this, you've always got that little thing in your mind that, where did it come from? Did the person lose it and then was unable to get into a safe, or their box with all their worldly possessions, or it might have just came from a door, you know, and then be able to change the lock. But that's a thing we'll never know, you know, and it's a thing that will always be a mystery. But that's a lovely little find, and I'm very happy with that one. Okay, so I just scraped this area here. I see this here. I haven't touched it yet. No idea what it is. Is it MB? No idea what it is. It might be a, I don't know, some sort of a clasp, I would say, by the looks of it. Is that a watch or something? Don't know. Anyway, it's a nice little while. Like that. And that will come back with me. Okay, so just here, just be scraping in this little area. I've seen lots of little bits of metal and stuff. Just scraping here, and there's a coin. Oops, there we go. I can't see what it is as yet. I don't know. I have no idea. I think I might just let it dry out and then see what it is. I'm going to continue scraping in this little area. It looks interesting. Let's turn it over, see if it's revealed anything there. I think I can see, is that fabric? I don't know. Anyway, let's see what happens when it dries out. down here, I can see a little square piece of red. I can see some lines on it, just here. It's got some writing on it. C-H-E, I think. Not sure. SD. I don't think it's anything very old. It's looks like it's been attached to something. It's got like a little bit there that, and a little bit here. So I'm not sure. I don't think it's very old, but I'll take it just in case. Another little find there. Little button, you can see, just here. I'll turn it around. There's nothing on it, just a plain little button. Still got the shank on it. Yep, take that one. Oh, little bits and pieces here. Got a little lead piece there that I found as well. It's got little lines on it, but I don't think it's anything. Again, I'll take it just in case, you never know. But I'll just continue to scrape this little area here. Seems to be throwing up little bits and pieces. See if there's anything else. I'm a bit worried of the tide. I think I'm far enough up now. Okay, so just scraping in this little area here. See what I can see. I'm just seeing this here. No idea what it is. I can see a little pattern on it. It's obviously been part of something. What? I do not know. Is that initials? GS, is it? I don't know. Interesting little find. Okay, so thanks everybody for watching. It's really appreciated, and apologies for not getting many videos out lately. I only get one chance now going down the foreshore due to work, so, and it's not always finding stuff like this, to be honest. You know, sometimes I don't get anything, just little bits and bobs that maybe are not worth me posting. But anyway, let's get started with a little roundup. So firstly, we'll go for the little Victoria, and if I say so myself, that's come up really nice. It is from 1879. I don't know if you can see that there. 1879. It's a little farthing, tiny little thing. You know, you can understand why somebody lost it. But yeah, that's a lovely little find. I'll stick with the coins. Here we go. This is George III. This one dates from 1775. There's Britannia on the back of it. The front of it isn't the best, but you can see George III there. It's okay actually, it's not that bad, you know. It's a nice little coin for the age of it, you know, 1775. It's not just a recent find, it's a recent loss. Again, I'm not sure, but I would maybe think that one there is a farthing as well, about the same size, or a halfpenny, not 100% sure. What I go for next, so we'll go for the little, which I think is a finial. I think that's really come up really well. You can see there it's got like a little screw. It's a little acorn. Back in the day, the acorns were thought of as being a lucky charm. You know, from little acorns grows a big oak tree, so yeah, I think that's beautiful. I really do like that, you know. I don't know if it's got any age to it or anything, but personally I think that's a nice little find. I'm happy with that. It's really cleaned up well, you know. It's not an everyday find, you know, like a lot of stuff on the Thames. You know, I've never seen one of these before. As I say, I've no idea how old it is. You know, I wouldn't be guessing it's that old, really, to be honest. You know, so yeah, I like that. I like that. It's a nice little find. I'll keep the best till last day. This is a little bit of tesserae, mosaic, that I found, that I guess is from the Victorian times. Maybe during the war when things were bombed and then things were just taken away and dumped, and unfortunately a lot of the times they were dumped in the Thames. But stuff like this didn't, like, you know, they dumped bricks and all the old houses and that were bombed into the Thames. So I'd say this probably came from like a Victorian mosaic or something back in the day. I've got quite a few little pieces of this. I need to think of something to do with them. You know, I might put them all together. I've got a little table downstairs, a little plain wooden top table that I might start putting the mosaic on. You know, so give it something, you know, give it a little design. I've got this. This is it's not the best example of an echinoid, but it's an echinoid, and that's what matters. You know, I could still see the little tentacles at certain parts there. I've got a better example that I found on the Thames. This isn't the best example, but as I say, it's one of the oldest things you're going to find on the Thames, really, isn't it? It's millions of years old, I guess. So yeah, nice little find. I was happy with that as well. What's next? I'll leave these ones to the end. I've got the little lead piece that I found that I don't think's got any age to it, really, you know. As you can see there, it's got, I think that's SB or SD on that side. It was attached to something, you can see there and there. I hope you can see that it was attached to something. And on the back there, or on the front, I don't know if that's the back or the front, it's got CR, I think that's an L there. So yeah, that'll probably be discarded. I'll probably take that back down, and I just wanted to show you, you know, I didn't want to just throw away, and you know, I'll probably take that back. And little buttons, you know, this was a little button that I found near the end, still got a little shank on it. Do you know what, I actually like buttons. There's something about a button that I like. I've got lots of buttons in a drawer there, lots of different buttons I've got in a drawer that I keep. Bone buttons, plastic buttons, little buttons like this with a shank on it. This is a other little button. It's kind of a gone, you know. Again, I'll take that along with that little lead piece, and I'll probably put it back. And saying that, I'll probably put that in with the rest of the buttons, you know. I won't put it back. I'm telling lies, you know. But I'll keep a hold of that one, you know. And then we come to the little pieces, all the things that stand out to me in this video. You know, firstly, I'll talk about the key. You know, it's came up pretty well. You know, I think that's got a bit of age to it. I'm not sure how to date a key. If anybody knows, then I would appreciate if you could just put a little comment. You know, this is the oldest key that I've found, to be honest. I've never found anything as old as this. I found little keys, but nothing like this. You know, you can tell it's got a bit of age of it, you know, just by the colour of it. Here, I'm guessing, was a little piece of metal that was stuck to it. You know, so yeah, that's a nice little find. I'm very happy with that. You know, I'm very happy with that. What will we go for next? Well, let's go for the button. This button is from the King's Dragoon Guards. It's a Victorian button, and the reason I can tell it's from the Victorian era is the crown on it. You know, the King's and Queen's crowns are different. That's the Queen's one there, you can see goes in a bit. It got a little conclave. That designates that it came from a queen. So the King's Dragoons Guard Regiment was renamed in 1751. Sorry, it was renamed as the 1st King's Dragoon Guards, and it was the horse, and then it was the horse cavalry up until 1937. So I would say that this more likely is a Victorian, from the Victorian times, from the 1800s, sorry, the 1800s, yeah, 18 to 1900s, this button. So that's a nice little find, and again, that's come up really well. I love to clean things, you know. I love some people say that I shouldn't clean it as much, you know, and maybe they're right. But I've started cleaning stuff. I like to clean my bits and pieces now, you know, and make them look half as good as they used to be, you know. And then we've got this little clasp, says MB on it. I would say this is some sort of a book clasp. I stand to be corrected. If you think it's something different, then please comment and let me know what you think it is. You can see here that it does have like a little bit there for where you would maybe put something through to hold it on, maybe on the other end of the clasp, the book clasp. You know, it's like the end of a watch. You know, you've got the little metal bit that goes through. That's what that's like there. So yeah, I'm thinking that's a book clasp. Again, I stand to be corrected. And last but not least is this little thing here. You know, this is, when I was told what this was, I couldn't believe it. You know, I went to a mudlarking exhibition on Saturday, and the fines liaison officer was there, and I just found this on Saturday. So I took it and I showed him it, and he says to me, as soon as he picked it up and he looked at it through a little monocle, a little eyeglass, he said to me, "That's a pencil sharpener." And I was like, in my head I was thinking, no way is that a pencil sharpener. How can that be a pencil sharpener? And then I continued. I put this on Instagram, and I found a guy, Mikhail. He's a Polish guy, he's deaf. And right away, he came on and said, it's a pewter 19th century pencil sharpener. And I googled it and I found one exactly the same. So yeah, that's what that is. That's amazing, isn't it? Look, you can see there, they would have put the pencil in there. It would have come up through a hole here on the top that is closed up now. There would have been a little blade here, and this would have been a bit bigger, and you'd have turned your pencil and sharpened it. You know, that really is amazing. You know, this is a once in a lifetime find. I don't think I'll ever find anything like that again. I can only find one that's been found in London on the database. So hopefully we'll get that one recorded on the finds.org database. I really do hope so. So yes, that's it. That's my roundup. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you come back and see me for my next video. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Good night. Bye bye.